Welcome to the show, and today I want to talk about the way that people die. A lot of ways that people die. Now, that's maybe not an interesting subject to talk about, but I want to talk about that today. I've been thinking about it a lot, the ways people die, especially with COVID coming around, another disease. People die from diseases and cancers and things like that. People die from car accidents, falling down stairs, just tripping and falling down the steps. People die from drug overdoses. They take too many drugs. Like, even if they don't want to die from the drugs that they're taking, maybe by accident they take a drug overdose, or they have fentanyl that is poison because of the way it comes in sometimes. And then some people die because they have stress and they're too anxious, and they just drop over dead from a stroke because they're so upset about every little thing going on in the world. They could be older or younger people that have stress, anxiety problems. And right now that chicken's stressing me out, that rooster. Foghorn Leghorn. It's a leghorn rooster. And he wasn't crowing, and now he's crowing constantly. So I don't know what's up with him. Let's talk about a way he could die. Well, you could eat him. You could just, I don't know. How did the chicken cross the road? He didn't. He got run over by a car. Anyway, yes, car accidents. That, we could do that. So we're going to still drive, even though the chances of that is up there too. You could have a car accident just trying to cross the street if your mailbox is on the other side. That's just trying to cross the street in town. You could be at a park riding on a ride, having a good time, and the chances are really low of that, but there's been roller coaster accidents and ride accidents when people go flying off of it and they end up passing away from that too. So the ways that people die, there's so many different ways that we could pass away. The show I watched on TV, Noel's Diary, a movie. It's a good holiday movie. I liked it. I loved it, actually. I cried at the end. I was sobbing because the girl that was searching for her birth mother because she was adopted. I just recommend the movie if you want a good movie about how life can be for people. And it's not, I don't think it's based on a true story, but there are true stories like that out there. It's called Noel's Diary. And the diary written by the young girl when she was 17. I don't want to give away the whole story. If you want to watch it on Netflix, it's called Noel's Diary. But this girl was searching for her birth mother, just to know that she was loved, because she thought maybe her mom just gave her away because she didn't love her and didn't want the baby, but she did. She found that out. So that's the end of talking about that, because I don't want to spoil it for you. But Noel's Diary, that's a good movie. The ways people die, the way people die. And then how we're buried too. I'm going to talk about that a little bit, because I want to be cremated. You know, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. A lot of people are against cremation. If you are, that's fine. And if you think it's okay, that's fine. I'm not here to debate or argue about it. I just want to talk about it because I'm allowed to talk. And I sang today Bob Dylan's song, Knocking on Heaven's Door, because that's a good song, and I just felt like singing it. Because, you know, no one's getting through here alive, and we all got about, if you were born today, you probably have only around 100 years. So let's enjoy life. That's what I want to do, enjoy every second. But the ways people die, and then how they're buried. Some are buried, they have a casket, and then there's a big um, funeral celebration, or whatever you want to call it. And they follow the casket or the hearse to the um, cemetery or wherever. And I don't know yet. I'm still kicking, man. I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. But where do I want my ashes thrown, or whatever done with my ashes? Because I want to be cremated. Now, whether my daughters will listen to that, you know, I don't know. But we only have $5,000 on our life insurance each. My husband has $5,000. I have $5,000, and we still have that life insurance policy from when we were in our 20s. We took that out, and now we're in our 60s. So yeah, it's inevitable that you're going to die, and the way you're going to die, you don't know. I thought I had stomach cancer or something, but you know, my stomach still hurts a lot after I eat. I've been taking omeprazole for about a month now, and I feel somewhat better, but when you're in pain, you're thinking, oh, is this the day when my heart hurts so bad, or my chest, because I thought my heart was failing, and here it was my stomach, my esophagus and stuff. But, you think about death. We do. A smart person thinks about death because that's where you're going. But until it happens, don't sit around thinking about it as much. Have a good time. Go to parks. Go on cruises. I want to go to Epcot Center again and at Disney in Florida and see Germany again and dance in the beer garden restaurant. Beer garden restaurant. How do you say that in German? Beer garden restaurant. And do the hoi, 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 and dance the polka, of course. But, whether you're cremated or buried or whatever, it's ashes to ashes. And I'm thinking, well, if I'm cremated, how can God put me back together when I'm transformed, when Jesus comes back for the rapture? Now, if you don't believe this, that's fine. If you don't believe the Bible's the truth, that's fine too. I'm just talking. I like to talk, and I'm allowed to talk. But if you want to search this out, read the Bible. Jesus died. He was crucified. First he descended into Hades, paradise, where people were waiting for the ultimate sacrifice. They didn't have to sacrifice bulls, animals, turtle doves, things like that, love doves, whatever they were doing. The ashes, the sacrifices. There was also meal sacrifices too. Can't remember exactly how that goes now for some reason. But anyway, he resurrected the third day, and then he was around for 40 days. Around 40. I'm forgetting about that too. But he ascended then. He was transformed. When he defeated death, he was transformed. So if I'm ashes or if I'm decayed in the ground, he's going to take care of that. How he's going to do it, I don't know. But I believe it's the truth. It's the truth that he sent this grace. Now the dogs are barking again, so I don't know what that is. Inside the house I hear them barking, but the ways people die, and does it matter if I'm crucified? Does it matter if I am cremated or not? I don't think it does. That's my opinion. If your opinion's different, that's fine too. I believe I can be cremated, and the Lord, who can do anything, he spoke the world into being. If you think it's a big bang, that's to me funnier. It's more of a fiction. Jesus is not fiction. He's either the savior of the world or he's the biggest lunatic of the world. Yeah, there's a lot of loons out there, so yeah. But I don't believe that. I believe this Bible has been going through the history of time. It's been here. It was the best-selling book of all time for a long time. And I believe it's the truth. And no matter how I die, whether I just drop over, die in my sleep, get run over by a bus, fall off a ride at the park, the merry-go-round, I'm enjoying it too much, and I fly off or fall and hit my head skiing if I go water skiing again, which I probably won't, or snow skiing. I've never snow skied, or roller skating, or whatever I do. I believe that when I'm cremated, that ashes to ashes, dust to dust, God can put us back together. So the way you die isn't important, but let's enjoy every second of our life. I don't want to jump off a bridge and be bungee cord or anything like that, but some people do. Some people like to jump out of airplanes and open the parachute and take that risk too and have fun. That's their thrill. My thrill is just riding a merry-go-round and going on a cruise and sitting on the deck and swimming and going in the jacuzzi or the hot tub, and that's the fun for life. But like I said, there's different ways that people die. Oh, and the last thing is suicide, which I don't agree with. I don't think anyone should do that. It's another sin, and we're not going to get deep into that subject. So try to live the best way you can, having a great time every second of your life. Enjoy it. And I hope that you just keep dancing, singing, and making music, and that you're having a wonderful day. See this sunshine out here? I should have sang Sunshine on My Shoulders Makes Me Happy by John Denver. But I'd have to sing it out here because here's the sunshine on my shoulder. So take care and have a wonderful day.